New immigration reform inspired by Trump-era policies. Here's what you need to know. A historic bipartisan immigration bill has just been unveiled. In a move that has stunned political observers across the country, Congress has introduced a brand new immigration reform bill. It's not just another policy. It's a complete reimagining of immigration in the United States. The most surprising part? It's inspired by priorities from the Trump era, yet championed by Democrats and supported by Republicans. Yes, you read that right. In a political climate full of division, this bill is trying to do the impossible. Legalize millions of undocumented immigrants. Secure the U.S.-Mexico border. Fix the broken asylum system. Increase green card quotas. Reinforce job verification systems. This isn't a small update. It's potentially the most significant immigration reform in decades. And if passed, it could impact millions of lives. Republicans and Democrats working together? That alone is headline-worthy. For years, immigration reform has failed because of one thing: partisan division. Republicans wanted more enforcement. Democrats wanted more legalization. Each side refused to budge.
But now, something's changed.
Senator Ruben Gallego, a Democrat from Arizona, is leading the charge. He introduced a 5-pillar framework that fuses enforcement with humanitarian action. What makes this bill different is that it doesn't force either party to compromise their values. Instead, it takes both seriously. And that's why it's gaining momentum.
Why now?
The political and economic reality. So, why is this happening now? The answer is simple. The old system is broken, and the cost of doing nothing has become too high. Millions of undocumented immigrants live in the U.S. They pay taxes. They raise families. They've been here for years, even decades. Deporting them all? Logistically impossible and economically damaging. At the same time, border towns are overwhelmed. The asylum system is buried in backlogs. Fentanyl and illegal trafficking are growing concerns. This bill says, let's deal with both realities at once. It's a pragmatic approach to an emotional and controversial issue. The 5 pillars of the reform bill. Let's break down what this bill actually does. Pathway to legal status and citizenship. Undocumented immigrants who have lived in the U.S. for several years, paid taxes, maintained a clean criminal record, will be able to apply for legal status. Eventually, this will lead to permanent residency and U.S. citizenship. No shortcuts, but a real opportunity. It's targeted, it's earned, and it finally provides a roadmap for millions who've been living in limbo. Stronger border security. This bill doesn't ignore the border. In fact, it proposes increased funding for the U.S. Border Patrol, more surveillance and detection technology at entry points, additional agents to monitor and manage the southern border. Republicans have long demanded stronger border protection, and this bill delivers. But it's not just about walls or slogans. It's about smart enforcement that protects national security without ignoring humanitarian needs. Fixing the asylum system. This might be one of the most broken parts of the current system. Right now, asylum seekers wait years just for their cases to be heard. Here's how the bill addresses it. More asylum officers will be hired. Officers will have greater jurisdiction to make decisions. Processing times will be reduced. Backlogs will be cleared. And most importantly, countries of origin will be pushed to help, resettling refugees and combating the root causes of migration like cartel violence, corruption, and poverty. This is about building a system that works for everyone. Expanding green card quotas. Backlogs. Delays. Frustration. Anyone who's dealt with the green card process knows how painful it is. This bill offers a major fix. The annual quota for green cards will increase, allowing
more people to apply,
faster processing times, less waiting, and less uncertainty. This one change alone could ease the burden for thousands stuck in legal limbo. Nationwide expansion of E-Verify. Finally, the bill proposes a mandatory expansion of E-Verify, the federal system that checks a worker's legal status. This will ensure U.S. jobs go to authorized workers, hold employers accountable, deter illegal hiring, It's about fairness in the workforce and protecting the integrity of legal employment. Voices of support from both sides. Support for the bill is growing, and not just from one party. Democratic Congressman Vicente Gonzalez from Texas said, "As a congressman from a border district, I've seen firsthand what happens when we don't act. This bill invests in our border, protects communities, and offers legal solutions." Meanwhile, Representative Tom Suozzi from New York added, "This proposal secures our borders, grows the economy, and treats immigrants with dignity. It doesn't give in to extremists. It offers solutions." This kind of support across the aisle is rare and powerful. But not everyone is happy. Some Trump-aligned Republicans have pushed back hard. They argue, "We don't need a new law. We need stricter enforcement of existing rules." And ultimately, only President Trump can fix this. The White House responded too, with mixed signals. Some say it's too early. Others say it's unnecessary. Still, the bill continues to gain traction. A compromise that could actually work. Let's be clear, this isn't a free pass for undocumented immigrants. It's not open borders. It's a structured, step-by-step plan. Earn legal status. Stay out of legal trouble. Contribute to the U.S. economy. Pass background checks. Follow a real path to citizenship. At the same time, the border gets tighter. The asylum system gets faster. Employers are held accountable. And legal immigration gets a shot in the arm. This balance is what makes the bill different. It's not extreme. It's not emotional. It's realistic. What happens next? Right now, this bill is in its early stages. It has support. It has momentum. But it also faces opposition. Here's what to watch. Will moderate Republicans come on board? Or will the far left oppose enforcement measures? Will Congress put politics aside and pass real reform? And most importantly, will millions of immigrants finally get the opportunity they've been waiting for? Final thoughts. This bill could change everything. It's not perfect, but it's progress. And for millions of immigrants who've built their lives here, who've followed the rules, paid their dues, and waited patiently, this could be the turning point. We'll be watching closely as Congress debates, amends, and moves this bill forward. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.